Well, so this is my explanation on my network design diagram. Okay, from my router one. Router one is the gateway to the internet. It is connected directly to the internet and the internal network. So my router one is connected to the internal network and it's also connected to the internet. It is connected to firewall one. Firewall one is located between router one and router two. Now, this secures internal and external data. The, the data going out from the network and the data coming in. That's what it is being secured. Router 2 is connected to firewall 2. This acts as a secondary protection for external data. And IDS is positioned at the central point to monitor network traffic for malicious activities. And it is also connected to firewall 2 to enhance security and multi-layered protection. Switch 1 is then connected to the IDS. A network segmentation and VLAN is created at this point. And all servers, that's the proxy server, the DHCP server, and the email server, is connected to switch 1. And a network segmentation is also created, and this switch is named as VLAN 1. And where we have all the servers is called the DMZ zone. Switch 2 is connected directly to switch 1, and its security is enhanced by connecting an IPS to the switch. And a fourth VLAN is created for the switch. It's also on another VLAN. Switch 3 and 4 is connected directly to switch 2 and all four departments is connected to switch 2 and switch 3, and all four departments parts except the R&D department are connected to these switches, and VLAN 2 and 3 also created on these switches. The R&D department is separated from the network because it is utilizing the air gap system. It's a separate network entirely. The VLAN created secures the network by ensuring that if a VLAN is affected, the data loss will not be encountered in the other VLANs. My GMV result. On my Visual Box, one of the new visual machine that was installed was my Windows 7. And after the vulnerability scan, the vulnerability was detected on my Windows 7. It was a major detection. It says Microsoft officially now, the report of the vulnerability on Windows 7 says that the operating system has timed out, which means that Microsoft officially ended support for Windows 7 on January 14, 2020. This means the operating system no longer receives security updates, bug fixes, technical support. Now, as a result of this, any system still running Windows 7 is highly vulnerable to known and emerging threats, including malware, ransomware, and remote exploitation. What are the security implications of this? Unpatched vulnerabilities, which attackers can exploit, increased surface attack, compliance violation, and network risk. Every other VMs in my VirtualBox, the PFSense, the Windows 11, Windows 10, they all gave a timestamp um, vulnerability, which an attacker can also use as as an opportunity to attack the system. Because with the timestamp, they can monitor all the network devices. What are the security issues and implications of advanced and novel networks and protocols? Number one is the 5G. The 5G network, some security issues noticed with the 5G network is visualize and software defined elements. Example is base station and core functions. This increases the attack surface. Network slicing, while isolating services can become a vulnerability if slices are improperly segmented. And the implication of this can be critical infrastructure relying on 5G becomes susceptible to new attack vectors, especially from nation state actors. Another point, another issue is the Internet of Things. And one security issues with the Internet of Things is many IoT devices lack basic security features like authentications, encryptions, and patching capabilities. And the implication of this is this: breaches in consumer devices can lead to privacy violation, while industrial IoT threats can disrupt operations or safety. The third one is software defined networking and network functions visualization. One security issues with this is centralized SDN controllers represent a single point of failure and a high value target for attackers. And an implication of this can be security must evolve from hardware bound protection to visualization hardware control. Thank you.